Okay. What would you say is your definition of a vegetarian is?
My definition of vegetarian would be someone who doesn't eat meat or meat products, like um, including gelatin and like beef stock and broth and stuff like that. I avoid
Okay.
all of that.
What like I know there's like a couple different types of vegetarian. What type are you?
Well, I'm the kind that avoids like all meat and meat byproducts. So,
Hmm.
like pescatarians eat fish but don't eat any other meat, and then like some vegetarians will eat stuff that has gelatin in it, like Jello and things like
Hmm.
that. But I don't eat any of
Okay, so you don't eat fish, but do you eat like eggs?
that. Yes,
Uh,
not like by themselves, but yeah, I do eat
Okay.
eggs and stuff.
And same with dairy. Do you eat? Okay, so you eat dairy.
Yeah,
Okay.
and vegans are the ones that don't eat
Don't eat.
any like dairy or
Okay.
use leather or anything
Right.
like that.
Okay. How long have you been a vegetarian?
I've been a vegetarian. This time it's been like 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah, and then like in the past it was for like a year in middle school.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
For like, why did you become a vegetarian?
Um, the first time it was mainly because I really struggled with the idea of eating animals,
Mhm.
and the second time was more I became more educated on the food system in the United States and didn't really want to be taking in foods like that.
Yeah.
Like I read Omnivore's Dilemma by Michael Pollan, and that was like very eye-opening to how our animals are treated and what they're treated with once they are meat, like the antibiotics and the hormones and things like that. So
Okay.
yeah.
Um,
Oh, it says unknown error.
oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's not important. Okay. Um, do you like? Are you still a vegetarian for the same reasons, or have the reasons changed at all?
Well, since becoming a vegetarian, like the second time, I've like reflected more on it as people ask me, and like one of the more like evolved reasons that I've don't eat meat, I just like can't. I don't feel like I deserve to eat meat if I can't kill like the animal, like hunt and kill it myself.
Mhm.
Like I wouldn't desire to do that or be willing to.
Yeah.
Like I'm willing to shuck corn if I have to, but I wouldn't be willing to like kill a chicken or a cow or
Yeah. Okay.
fish. So
Um, okay. Have like since you like became a vegetarian, did you ever find it hard um to like get the foods that you needed to eat? Like some I know sometimes like people's family they have a hard time like adjusting if like they have a vegetarian like buying like foods that a vegetarian would eat.
yeah. Well, as far as nutrition goes, that was the reason I stopped being vegetarian the first time and became an omnivore again because I just like didn't have enough protein and I was exhausted all the time and I've like still struggled with that, but I've definitely found better protein sources and like meat substitutes for like soy and different grains and tofu and things like that. I've definitely incorporated more of that into my diet. And then as far as like my family goes, my family, um, they own a catering business to like make barbecue and they just
Yeah.
like my whole family is really southern and they all love their meat and so it's definitely been a struggle and I know that to this day my like stepdad and grandfather and grandmother still get really frustrated about it, but my mom's definitely made an effort to, and I go like grocery shopping with her to buy more foods that are like vegetarian friendly,
Okay. Yeah.
like refried beans that are vegetarian friendly
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So
Um, was the transition to college a strain on your diet because it was a new food environment?
let's see, transition to college. It was. It's been a little tough. Like with the food in Agora, they definitely have vegetarian options, but as far as getting enough protein, that has been an issue because a lot of the things that I can eat there tend to be like the section that has the cauliflower and broccoli and carrot kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I've had to like go out of my way to like drink more milk and try to get like the beans and chickpeas and stuff like that, the salad bar, and like I've been eating a lot of Luna bars for breakfast because they've got protein in it. So I mean it's been like a slight strain, but it's definitely been manageable.
Okay. Like, whenever you were at home or whatever, like, what things did you like specifically did you buy to like that you would eat to like help fill like your diet?
Let's see. Well, I bought. I mean, I was like the only one. I'm the only one in my family who really drinks milk. So I bought like milk from certain brands that I know like didn't use hormones and fed their cows with grass and stuff like that. And I found a farm here that does so as well, so that's been good.
Okay.
And then, is that bad that
I think it should still be going down. Okay.
Okay. And shopping at places like Harris Teeter and Whole Foods and stuff like that, I've found like soy, like meat replacements. Like they have like Boca is a brand, and they do like Boca crumbles. So it's like big ground beef essentially.
Yeah.
So stuff like that has been good to get protein in my meals and still be able to like enjoy eating with my family.
Yeah.
Like eat something similar
Okay.
and like share side dishes.
Yeah. Like, has there been things like at times when you were a vegetarian? Did you feel like I think you said something earlier? Like, did you feel that you weren't getting enough of certain like food groups or like nutrients or something?
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, like protein and iron and like essential fatty acids and stuff like that are like harder to get when you're just eating, when you're avoiding meat and fish. So I do take multivitamins and iron and calcium. So that's like kind of that's one way you can kind of boost your levels of certain nutrients. It's not, I mean, it'd be better if you could get it all through like simple foods, but I try to manage it using those too.
Yeah. Have you like you said your roommate is also vegetarian?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how long she's been vegetarian?
I think she's been vegetarian for like 2 years, I think.
Okay.
And I think she read a book called Skinny Bitch or something like that, and that kind of inspired her. And she's doing it more for like reasons of clean eating. I think another reason for me, I don't like, especially with the food system in the United States, I don't feel like it's the way that God would want us to treat our animals, since like we're here to use them, but also to care for them. And that's another reason that I find it okay to not be a vegan. Like, if you do it right, I don't really see a problem with like using milk and eggs as food, since that's something natural for like cows to produce milk and chickens produce eggs. So just as long as it's done like humanely and naturally.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I guess that's about all I have. Is there anything else?
I mean, I definitely would recommend trying like vegetarianism to anyone who wants to, or even just to. I mean, there's like Meatless Monday. You don't have to go all the way. Like, just to kind of reduce your like carbon footprint not supported as much, and just
Okay.
being conscious on where you're getting your food from, like locally and sustainable way. I would